Hello there. So here's the situation. I've been using Dreamweaver for years now, and I've been wanting to try this new Weebly web version of website creation. And I like what they have to offer. I like the price, but I wanted to give it a try before, purchasing any of the subscription services. So I like the functionality, except that there's some parts of the site that I want to update. For instance, um, I wanted to add this picture of my mission statement, and as you can see, it's set up nicely here. But there's two reasons I can't use it. The first reason is it's not very SEO friendly. A crawler would go through the page and only see this as a picture, and wouldn't really pick up all the text here. And as you can see, the text is sort of blurry, because depending on how I resize this, it would be pretty blurry. I could go here and I could try to set up the size and try to manipulate to see what size I would want, but the fact of the matter is I really would just like to be able to use the text. Here I have the text, but there's no formatting. There's no real formatting I could do here, except maybe change the color and things like that. So what I want to do is use a div tag to bring it out a little bit, sort of like I did down here for my address and phone number and all. Okay, so I want to be able to make it stand out a little bit, be able to copy it to my other pages, and to give it some nice formatting. So here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is, in Weebly, I'm going to add HTML and embed code here. Okay, so it gives me this little window to be able to edit the HTML. The first thing I'm going to do is copy all the text that I want and go back to the HTML and paste it in. Okay, so now I'm free to do some formatting to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, go to the big, oops, undo that, go to the beginning here, and I'm going to basically wrap it all in a div tag just to get started. Okay, so now I have it all wrapped up in a div tag, and I'm going to do some styling. So the first thing I want to do as far as styling is concerned is make this like my header. So I'm going to give it a header, or a heading basically. And what I like about Weebly is that I can instantly check and see what my HTML is going to look like just by clicking away. And this is what I have so far. Okay, so we're going to go back into here. I like to move this out of the way. So we're going to put this back here, and we're going to make sure that we break this here just in case there's any formatting problems. So we're just going to make sure that the mission is separated from the rest of what I needed to say. Now, how to style the div without giving the div an ID or anything like that? Well, you can do inline styles really simply just by putting the word style in, and then equals, and then putting it into quotes. And now you have an area where you can do your styles just like you would normally do if you were doing classes or if you were doing IDs. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this out. The first thing I want to do is give it a width, and I'm going to give it a width of maybe about 200 pixels just to see what I have. Okay, it doesn't seem too bad. I'm also going to go ahead and giving some padding. I also want to make sure that it's centered, so I'm going to put text align here. And then I want to make sure that the margins are right so that it's always in the center. So I'm going to go 0 auto, and let's see what we have so far. So everything's centered. It's in the middle. Now we really can't see the tag here, I don't need this mission statement anymore, so I'm going to delete this. Okay, so now we have this all set up here. Now I want to give it the border. So let's go ahead and give it a border. Now I want my border to be double. And let's see what happens. Here's my double border here. I also want it to be thick. So let's go and make it thick also. There we go. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I also want my border to have a color. Color. Brown. And that's what their version of brown is. So we're not going to use brown. We're going to kind of match the rest of this. So we're going to make it blue here. Color is blue. There we go. Now, I don't need it to be rounded or anything because I really want it to show up. I believe I don't need this break here. That's perfect. Okay, not too shabby. Now we have a situation where it's really nice. I can do a drop shadow if I want, like this one, but I just want the mission statement to be here. Now let's say I want to change this color just of let's see, for example, I want to change this to bold. So my mission, in order to change it to bold, let's get all this out of the way here. You just say strong here and close the tag. And now it's bold. Let's say I wanted to change, just like I have here, quality music and great value. I want to change that to bold. So we're going to do that with quality music also. So quality music, got to change that to bold. Sorry, strong. Strong. And then great value, same thing. Okay, and then as you notice, we have your over here is italicized. So we're going to put emphasis to that part. So I don't know why they put that little window over the side there. It's kind of annoying because then I can't see the rest of my coding here. So your is going to be in emphasis. And that's how you basically do italicized. Okay, everything's looking nice. Now let's say I wanted to change the color of mission. I want mission to be, well, let's say I want all this to be black, not this off color that they have here. I want it to be black. And then I want this to be, I know, the blue that they have here. So in order to do that, we need to do some more styling. So to do styling within or inline, what you need to do is do span. The span tag is how you do that. So we're going to do span, close the tag. Okay, and then inside the span we do styling. So style equals, again, close the quotes out, and we want the style to be the style of mission to be color blue. And let's see what happens. And there we go. We have the color of blue. Okay. We can do the same thing to this entire area here and make it black. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to wrap this entire area here in a span tag. Make sure we close it. Okay, so here's our span. Now we're going to style it. And we're going to do color black. And now we have it nice. It's not so that grayed out color that I didn't like. So now we have the mission. We have my mission coming out. We have the nice little boulder, nice and thick, and then it's doubled. So basically, we turn this into this. Now it's SEO friendly because this is all text. And we could change it to the brown. I could go ahead and find what the brown color is and find what the hashtag code is for that. But I like it like this. So now we can delete this. And we can copy this to other pages. So we could copy this to the Getting Married page. And then when I go to Getting Married, I can move this text to right here. And of course I got to drag it over because it's a bit big. Now, perhaps this is too big. You know, maybe we wanted it, you know, a little bit shorter. So same thing. You can just go here to the width, change to 175. Oops, did I put 1,750? And now we have it a little smaller. We have to change this one because it was changed. It was copied first. So we're going to change this to 175. And now notice it moves because it's always centered. So we can delete this. And now all the formatting is exactly how I want it. So as you can see with Weebly, being able to move things around very simply helps a lot, a heck of a lot. And being able to use your div coding inside really helps a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and add this mission statement to each one of my pages, and it's going to be SEO friendly, and it's going to have some nice formatting within Weebly. Thank you very much.